Hello everyone, this is your mentor Ritesh and welcome back to Dive into Analytics. This channel is all about diving into the concepts of data science, simplifying it in easy terms and making it fun. So let's begin today's concept. In previous videos of this series, we saw how to create a database and then we saw how to use a database. Now in this video, we are going to see how to create a table and then we will also see how to insert values into a table. So firstly, we will create a table and then we will insert values in that table. So before creating a table, let's understand what table means. So basically, table is nothing but a collection of related data entries and it consists of numerous columns and rows. Remember, a table is the most common and simplest form of data storage in a relational database. So what is relational database? नहीं समझा? Let me show you with an example. So as you can see, this is a table name employee and this table has columns such as employee ID, first name, last name, job title and department. And these are nothing but values. So now you will be wondering what this RDBMS stand for. So let me explain this. Imagine this outer circle of this canvas as a local system that will store and manage databases that we had created. We call the system as database management system, that is DBMS. Most of the times there will be relation between all these tables and this kind of DBMS is called as RDBMS, which means relational database management system. Since now we know what table and RDBMS is, now let's see how to create a table. Now let's go to the SQL. I have already covered how to create a database. Now let's see the list of databases that we have. As you can see, we have dive into analytics database that we have created here. So to not get error, let's comment this out. As you can see, currently master database is in use, but I want to create a table within this dive into analytics database. So let's select this database. To select this database, we have to select this query and click on execute. As you can see, commands completed successfully and you can verify this by coming here. You can see now dive into analytics database is in use. Now let's see how to create a table. The syntax to create a table is to write create table and then pass the name of the table that you want to create. That's what we are going to do here. So we will write to save your time. I fast forwarded this and this is the query that we have to write. Let me break this down for you. So this query tells to SQL that hey, I want to create a table and the name of the table is employee and within the table I want columns such as employee ID, first name, last name, job title and department. These things are the constants. For now don't worry. In the future I'll make a video explaining every constants. For now you can take the screenshot or pause the screen and write the same query in your query editor. Then after writing the query, we have to select this query and click on execute. As you can see, commands completed successfully. So let's see our first table. Come to the database in which we had created table, click on the plus and here on table, click on plus to expand. And as you can see, we have created table employee. Congratulations everyone. But this table is incomplete. So for what we did is we created table name employee and then we created this part that is the columns. Now we have to insert these values into the table. So let's see how to do that. The syntax to insert values into any table is to write insert into and then pass the name of the table in which you want to insert the values and then write values and it will insert values into your existing table. Now let's insert the value. So we have to write let me break down this query. So this query tells to SQL Server that, hey, I want to insert values into table employee where one would be the employee ID, John is the first name, Smith is the last name, manager is job title, and sales is department. So let's select this query and click on execute. As you can see, one row has affected successfully. One thing to keep in mind is that while writing these values, you have to remember that except integer, everything that you write, it has to be within the quotations. Otherwise, it will throw an error. Now let's see how our table looks like. So we will write, if you don't know anything about this query, don't worry. In the next video, I'll explain what this query does. For now, just see, I just selected this query and pressed on execute, and you can see our table which has values now. I'm going to fast forward and populate values. As you can see, I have written the data. So please take a screenshot or pause the video and you can write in your query editor. Then select the values, click on execute. Then to see if the values has been added, select this again, click on execute. Congratulations, we created our first table successfully. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of SQL and databases. I hope you found this video insightful and informative. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in the future videos, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more contents like this. Until next time, happy coding.